Ben says build your Power Rangers team with video game characters. Now, I don't know Power Rangers stuff other than Rita Repulsa is a baddie, and everyone loves the Green Ranger, rest in peace Jason David Frank, but I have watched a couple of the movies and they were really fun, and with the Fortnite collaboration earlier this year, Power Rangers, they're kind of buzzing right now. In today's chapter, with Ben's guidance on what the Rangers represent, I will be building out my own Power Rangers team. What's up, scholars? Moira here, and welcome to Book of Showtime Chapter 89. As always, if you enjoy these videos, be sure to leave a like and share with your friends, and if you have a topic you'd like for me to cover for Book of Showtime, be sure to leave it in the comment section down below, or anywhere you can reach me on social media or the Book of Showtime Discord. Now, the only rules Ben gave me were it had to be 4 men, 2 women, and with the colors shown in the open, and it has to make sense, and an example of it not making sense would be Kratos as the Pink Ranger. We're going to start with the Red Ranger, and I'm going to go with Wei Shen from Sleeping Dogs. Now, I knew as soon as this concept was sent to me, I was going to have Wei Shen as the leader. He has one of the deepest bags of any video game character when it comes to fighting, and he's a detective to boot, so he's already a crime fighter. Why not fight super crime instead? That is the thing, right? Super crime? I mean, you have superheroes, you have super villains. I mean, it has to be super crime. The Red Ranger is associated with leadership, courage, and strength, all traits we see on full display over the course of Sleeping Dogs as Wei Shen navigates his life as an undercover officer with the Triad. He's proven many times throughout the story that he will get his hands dirty to maintain his cover, and yes, that means killing, and I don't know if the Rangers kill like that, you know, not counting alien violence, of course, but I think you have to have someone who's willing to do what's necessary to win, and it means a lot more if it's the leader. Moving on to the Yellow Ranger, Faith Connors from NBA Jam on Fire Edition. The Yellow Ranger typically plays the role of the calm, intelligent fighter, showcasing agility, optimism, and intellect, and who better than a zippy point guard to don a yellow suit? Just kidding to all the Mirror's Edge fans out there, all 17 of you. Seriously, I think I knew like one person who played this game. I tried it out, but I never finished. Parkour just isn't my thing. I'm not impressed. You know, I could run and jump off buildings too, and I think the results of that would be a lot more newsworthy. No, all jokes aside, all the traits the Yellow Ranger showcases are the same things you would find in a free runner like Faith. When you're jumping across massive gaps, dodging bullets, you know, you need to remain calm, as one sliver of panic can literally cause you to crash and burn. I just wish she could dunk a little better in NBA Jam. I have to get like way inside the paint to yam it on someone. You know, there's a Mirror's Edge fan finding this that's going to be really mad that all I know about this character is her appearance in NBA Jam. But hey, look, she looks badass, alright? You know, if we get a Mirror's Edge fan in the comments, I will go and play Catalyst, I promise you. Next up, the Pink Ranger. I was told the Pink Ranger plays the role of the graceful gymnast, and she's an archer showcasing compassion, heart, agility, and finesse. And I kinda gravitate to Lara Croft with these traits. Now, the way she blows up every 11 minutes in the reboot trilogy games, this is the last person you might want as a ranger, but look, Lara, she's not a malicious or violent person, you know, she follows her heart, she follows her instincts, and sometimes that means you gotta shoot an arrow into someone's chest. Lara Croft, she's just proven countless times over her games that she has zero fear, getting into all types of insane situations and still keeping her head on straight. Spoiler alert, but she was also willing to sacrifice herself for the good of everyone, showing she completely embodies the compassion and heart of the Pink Ranger. Now on to the Black Ranger. Let's see, my notes say uses hip-hop keto? Wait a minute. I got the black guy being the Black Ranger using hip-hop keto? Even Def Jam don't have some nonsense like that. That's blaxploitation levels of, that's nonsense. Man, they just got away with everything in the 90s. Okay, well, I guess I gotta go with Lucio. I mean, I know he doesn't make hip-hop, but I mean, hey, he can produce some, he can make some West Coast beats for Kendrick if he wanted to. This hip-hop keto thing is still crazy. Like, now I know why I avoided this franchise. Anyway, Lucio's kit in Overwatch is centered around his music, which consists of his primary weapon, the sonic amplifier, firing sound at his enemies, and the music he plays passively, one song healing, and the other song boosting your speed. I don't know how good he would be in a hand-to-hand fight, but he is an athlete, so I assume those physical gifts would translate to fighting bad guys, especially if he's in a group. You know, he doesn't have to carry, which makes sense because he's a support character. I know it's not hip-hop, but Lucio is my boy, and I miss Overwatch. I hope Blizzard never sees the pearly gates. Pop keto, man. That ain't right. Shifting over to the Blue Ranger, I'm going with Fumiya Segura from the Judgment. I might have overpronounced his first name. I was stumped for a while on picking a Blue Ranger. You know, I needed someone who could fight, but also a genius and a tech expert too. At the time I'm drafting this chapter, I'm playing through Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza. It's always a Yakuza game eating my life every year, just a time sink. And Segura makes a cameo in the game, and I said, boom, that's it, that's my Blue Ranger. Segura used to be a criminal, but eventually becomes disillusioned with the lifestyle and the people he's associated with, and eventually joins up with protagonist Yagami to help him solve cases, before eventually starting his own detective agency. Detectives in the Judgment games, they have plenty of gadgets at their disposal. You got drones, noise amplifiers, and an EMF detector. Wait a minute, hold on, is this Phasmophobia? Does anyone want to play some Phasma later? Anyway, Segura kind of has that charm that I think would fit well in the Power Rangers canon. Not to mention, he has a wealth of physical abilities stemming from parkour, boxing, and street fighting. He is a crime fighter through and through. Finally, the Green Ranger. Now, the OG Green Ranger, Tommy Oliver, he was under Rita Repulsa's spell, he later became a Ranger, and I decided to give that role, that archetype, to Jake Mueller from Resident Evil 6. Now, Jake isn't an evil person, he is a criminal, he's associated with some really bad people, but he ends up doing the right thing in the end, using his blood to create a vaccine for the C virus and turning into a freedom fighter of sorts to help fight BOWs. As the son of Albert Wesker, he could have tried to follow in his daddy's footsteps in an attempt to cause complete global saturation, but maybe Sherry Birkin was charming enough to change his mind. She is a cutie, so maybe there's like a long-term Riz play. Hey baby, remember when I totally saved your life a dozen times and then the world? I'd fold. The Green Ranger mantle is often used for the Special Rangers, and Jake has amazing physical abilities, being able to go hand-to-hand with countless Joavo and bioweapons, and if that isn't special, I don't know what is. Alright scholars, thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below who you would put on your Power Rangers video game team. This was the last chapter of the year, and it's been an up and down year for Book of Showtime, but there's been a lot of great chapters. I transitioned. I hit 3 years of doing this, and we're closing in on 100 chapters. I'm really excited for that. I hope you all have a safe and fruitful holidays. Inshallah. I will see you in the next chapter.